Applied Athletic Academy, I'm going to be going over how to do the new level 4 compulsory floor routine. This is for the compulsory cycle that goes from 2021 to 2029. The level 4 floor routine is very similar to the level 5 floor routine. So if you have watched that video, there's a lot of things that you can take from that one and apply to this one. For your starting pose, again, it is the same as level 3 and level 5. We're going to start with our feet together, rock back and forth to get to our first position. And once your toes come up, open, wherever they land comfortably, that is your first position. So we always want to make sure that our feet are turned out and never turned in like this. This also helps keep your hips square and will help you on balance beam in the future. But for your starting pose, you are going to make sure that your dominant leg is facing in towards the corner before you go into this little pose here. So get into your first position. Is your dominant leg facing into the center of the floor? Did I say corner? I meant center. To the center of the floor, and then get into your starting pose. Take your dominant leg, cross it over your non-dominant leg, point your foot, make sure this foot stays turned out. Don't do this. Stays turned out. Dominant arm behind your back, non-dominant arm aimed into the corner, and look down your hand. You should be on the diagonal right now. So from the back, this pose looks like this. But again, get into first position. Is your dominant leg facing the center of the floor? Then get into your starting pose. Look down into the corner. And the first pose is going to be foot goes out, non-dominant leg goes into a plie, arm comes up, and you look down the leg. And that all happens at one time. So let's go over that again. Foot goes out, knee bends, arm comes up, and looking down the leg. That is on one count of the music that happens. So you're going to hear the music start. It's like dun, 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 and then you are going to start. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's a little inward turn there. So from here, what you're going to do is you're going to take your dominant leg, put it into the passe, very sharp, pull it into a passe. Inward turn means we're going to turn towards the leg that's up in the passe. Look over the shoulder. Don't break your ankle like I just did. Look over your shoulder. And this is your non-dominant arm that's going out in front. So 1, 2. Those are your first 2 movements there. Then you're going to passe, step back again. You're ready for the back walkover. You should have your dominant leg out in front now. So again from the beginning. And pose, turn, step back, arms come to high, leg out in front, back walkover. Step together, finish, or step to a lunge and finish. Our girls do step together, so that's what I am going to do today. So back walkover, step together, finish. From here, we're going to turn to our dominant side. So if you're a lefty, you turn to your left. If you're a righty, you turn to your right. And first position on releve, arms in crown. So from the end of that turn, step back, high, back walkover, step together, finish. First position. Now we're going to go open to a T. Arms come to a T. Dominant leg faces straight into the corner. Non-dominant leg goes into a plie, arms in T. Then we're going to pull everything in and contract the torso. Fingertips come together. Knee comes in. Will you come to this side so I can see that from the front? So we go crown, out, in, pose. This pose, you're taking 2 fingers on your dominant hand, putting them on your non-dominant shoulder. So if you're a righty, right hand to the left shoulder. If you're a lefty, left hand to the right shoulder. Here, and look over the shoulder into the corner. You want to keep this nice and open. You don't want it to be smushed against your chest. Nice and open, looking into the corner. Okay, from the beginning. And bend, look, turn, step, step, arms high, back walk over, step together, finish. First position, T, contraction, point. Chassé, this is a side chassé. When you do a side chassé, make sure that you're in second position plie and the knees are facing out to the side. So you want to make sure you don't put your leg down like this to do a side chassé or put it down. Forwards, knees go out, plie, chassé. Again, the knees are out on the landing there, or else it's not a side chassé. Step through, plie through your non-dominant leg. Back leg doesn't matter. You can keep it straight or you can plie. And pose here. So this is going to be non-dominant leg out in front, dominant leg behind you, arms up in a pose. Now make sure we're not doing this here. The toe is pointed behind and this leg is straight. All of the weight should be on the front leg, arms up, palms face backwards for that pose. Let's start from the beginning again. So first position, dominant legs face towards the center of the floor. Cross over, hand behind, look down the arm. All at once. Boom, first pose. Second, step, step. High, back walk over, step together. First position, T, contraction pose. 2 fingers, look into the corner, point that foot, don't step onto it. Side chassé. Make sure the knees end facing out. Step towards the corner, pose. From here, we're doing something similar to a pivot turn. We're going to turn and put the hands behind us. We turn towards the back leg there, and we go into a forced arch with your dominant foot in front. So go ahead and check right now and make sure your dominant leg is out in the front and your non-dominant leg is in the back. The weight should be mostly on this back foot right here. Arms behind you. We're going to do a side pose on releve. Hands are going to go on your hips. When I say hands on your hips, I mean make an L with your hands. Put them at your leotard line. So you don't want to grab your torso, grab your midsection. You just want to rest the inside of your thumb on your leotard line, kind of like a little toy. So pose, side pose. This is on releve, second position. And the focus is forwards. Focus means where you are looking. Then back to the forced arch pose. And this is optional, and we are doing this. Optional means you can put your arms any way you want them. And you can, I think you can look any way you want as well. But this is what we are doing. So from here, non-dominant leg out in front, dominant leg behind you straight. Arms up, palms face backwards. Turn to forced arch pose. Hands go on hips to a side pose. And back to the forced arch pose with optional arms in focus. Then tumbling pass. The front tumbling pass or first tumbling pass is a front handspring step out, cartwheel step together, back extension roll. The front handspring step out, they're not encouraging block. So they want you to make it like a fast front walkover. It's all about heel drive there. Out of the cartwheel, you do need to stand up and then back extension roll. Again, you can land the back extension roll in a lunge. We are landing feet together. Those are options that you have. I'm going to do feet together because that's what our girls are doing. So step together, finish. From here, this next sequence is going to lead up to the leap pass. What you're going to do is you're going to take your dominant foot or your right foot if you're a righty, turn it so that you are going to be facing the side of the floor. So turn your body and that foot. At the same time, your non-dominant leg is going to come across your body and your knee is going to face the other side of the floor. So your body is looking this way, your knee is looking that way, and your arms are going to come down to the side, nice and sharp there. So finish and pose. Try that again. Finish and pose. Make sure your shoulders and torso and head are all looking at one side of the floor, and your knee is looking at the side of the floor that matches up to it. Arms down to the side. Then arms go front, and they do not do anything fancy to get to the front. They simply come forwards. Then you wave them. So those are two separate movements. Land the back extension roll, finish. Pose, arms, wave, step. Arms don't do anything there, they're just chilling. Kick, step, together. Two fingers go onto the non-dominant shoulder. Forced arch, pose through the feet, plie through your knees. Look over the non-dominant arm. I'll show you that pose again. And down. So watch the head position. Turn and down. No other movement. Ankles, knees, head, and hands there. That's it. Everything here stays steady. So back extension roll, together, finish. Turn, pose, arms, wave, step, arms out in the kick, step, together, pose. Come back down to here. Jump, half, turn. Woo. Jump, half, turn. Rebound out of the half turn jump. Arms down. You're now on your knee. Your non-dominant knee is on the ground. You're kneeling with your dominant leg out in front. So for me, my right leg will be out in front. Arms down. Then we do this nice open pose. And we want to bring the chin up there and stay nice and open in our torso and our chest. Arms come down. Focus is down. We're going to drag up to a releve step lock, or releve lock, not step, and pull the arms and flick. So my dominant arm is the one that's going to be like ready for prepping for a turn, almost. And my non-dominant arm is up in crown. The palms are faced inwards. And then when you get to the top of that, flick. So you're going to flick the non-dominant arm and the dominant arm, looking over the shoulder there. Let's go over that from the end of the back extension roll with me. From the end of the back extension roll, finish. Arms come down, go into the pose. Arms front with no fancy movements. Then wave. Then step, kick, step, together, pose, jump, half turn, and down. Stand up to a releve lock and pose. Your dominant arm is going to go onto your hip. This is the leap pass right here. Your dominant arm is going to go onto your hip. Your non-dominant arm is going to go out in front of you. You're going to step with your non-dominant leg. Everything here is going to be non-dominant, non-dominant, non-dominant. So that is going to mean that your non-dominant hand goes out in front. Your non-dominant leg goes out in front. That's to get ready for your, is it a passe hop or a chasse? Passe hop. Here. And passe hop, forwards. Arms go out to the side. We're getting ready to do a side chasse. Same deal here. Knees have to face outward in second position. Side chasse. They land facing outward. Then you can turn for this passe hop there. Let's do that again. That's a little confusing. From the pose, dominant leg out in front. And step non-dominant leg. Push the arms. Side chasse, arms in a T. Arms come to a crown for this turn hop. You're now going to be looking back the same direction that you were before the half turn. Before the half turn. Put the leg out, arms into T. Chasse, leap. Land the leap. Immediately step through with your non-dominant leg on a releve. Step onto your dominant leg on a releve. Fish pose. Step together. Watch the arm path there. So we go chasse, leap, step, step, fish pose, step together. Do just the arms with me again. Chasse, leap, step, step, fish pose, step together. Let's do it with the feet this time. Passe, hop, chasse, leap, step, step, fish pose, step, together, straddle jump. Arms come to crown there. They're going to land in a crown. And you do not finish with your arms there. Just keep them in a crown forever and ever. Let's go back over that from the end of the step kick. So we did step, kick, step together. So from here. Get ready and step together. Pose, jump, half turn, jump down to a knee. Open arms, arms down, head down, up and pose. Hand on hip. Passe, hop, side chasse, passe, hop, chasse, leap, step, step, fish pose, step, together, straddle jump, land. Let's do it again. This time we're going to go from the end of the back extension roll. Back extension roll, step, together, finish. Pose, arms, wave, step, kick, step, together, pose, jump, half, turn, jump, down, and stand up, and pose. Passe, chasse, passe, chasse, leap, step, step, pose, step, together, straddle, jump, land. It is very fast. Break it down, do it a few times slow, and then speed it up. Land the straddle jump. Remember, don't finish it. Hold your arms in a crown. Step back with your non-dominant leg. Dramatic. Drop to a knee. Let's go over that again. Land the straddle jump in a crown. I'm going to step back with my left since I'm a righty. Look backwards. Drop your hands behind you. Around. Pull your dominant leg to the ground. My non-dominant leg is up. My dominant leg is on the ground. My hands are beside it, and my focus is down. We're going to go into the split pass from here. So take your dominant arm, put it straight in front of your knee. Nowhere crazy. Right in front of your knee. Keep looking at it. Put your non-dominant leg back out, and we should be in a completely straight line here. So don't arch, don't open. A nice straight line from this hand to this hand and straight down my body as well. So don't be tempted to do this. Big open pose here is simply a straight line. You're passing right through it. So look at the hand, drop to your bottom, spin on your bottom towards your non-dominant side, and watch what I just did with the legs there, okay? Let's go from here. Sit. I'm going to put this one on the ground, my non-dominant one on the ground as I spin on my bottom. Now I have my dominant leg in front, so I'm going to go into the split. Pretend someone's throwing a beach ball at you. Grab the beach ball. Arms come up to crown. Slide into a split. Hips nice and square. Hands go to your chest. Lay down to your non-dominant side. It should be easy to go to that side so you'll know which one. Feet come together behind you. And you're just lying here on the ground. Go to a mermaid pose. Roll to face the corner again. We're coming full circle. Hands behind you. Stand. Pose. Arms are behind you. You're on your dominant leg in front. Your non-dominant leg is behind you. It's pointed and it's straight. So it's not this. Do not do that. Point it straight. Let's go over the split pass from after the straddle jump. Straddle jump, land, step back, non-dominant. Look back, drop. Look at the hand. Sit, spin, stand. A little faster. Straddle jump, finish. Step back, drop, out, sit, spin. Grab the beach ball. Oh, did I forget the beach ball? The whole split pass last time? That was weird. Okay. Grab the beach ball, up, split, down to the side. mermaid, roll, and stand. Make sure you don't stand up before doing a split like I just did. If the music was down, I would get it. That was weird. Let's do that again since I just confused myself. Land the straddle jump in the crown. Step back, drop, out, sit, roll, roll. Grab the beach ball, split, down to the side. Mermaid, roll, stand. Okay, I need a drink. If this video is helpful to you, then give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Comment down below some more things that you would like to see. We are planning on having all of the compulsory routines taught like this together in a playlist. Where were we? Standing up out of the actual split that you should do and not just skip over. Hands behind you. We're going to go to a releve lock stand. The way we're going to get there is just by dragging the back foot to the front foot into a lock stand. And the arms go like this. Now, do not bring this arm up too high. The arm should be at a nice angle here. We're going to start with the dominant arm. That's your right arm if you're a righty. As soon as your arms get to a point where they're straight, you can start moving the back arm. Keep them in a straight line. Keep them in a straight line and stop. Let's do that again, just the arms. Arms behind you. Move your dominant arm. Straight line. Keep them in a straight line. Keep them in a straight line like a little machine. Stop. Remember, don't bring it too high. So now your non-dominant arm is out in front. You're going to releve lock stand. Let's do it with the legs this time and a little faster. And go. Again. Go. Again. Go. And you're looking up at that hand. Drop. Get ready for a full turn. Dominant foot goes out in front, obviously, because that's the turn. That's the foot that you turn on. And full turn. T for tippy toes. You're stepping out to a releve. Lock. That was impressive. What? I did a half turn. That was an impressive half turn, wasn't it? We're doing a full turn, though. Sorry, level 3's in my brain now. All right, and full turn. T for tippy toes. Yeah, not as impressive. T for tippy toes. Hug. Let's try that again. So from standing up out of the split pass, arm, arm, drop, full turn, T. That one's better. And hug. Okay, so we're not doing a plie finish like the old compulsory cycle. This is a turn. You're going to step out onto the non-dominant leg in front. Arms go to a T. And hug in a lock stand. From here, we're going to do some poses. We're going to get us closer to the corner. That is the goal, because you're about to do a round off 2 back handspring. You don't want to fall off the end of the floor. So think about that goal as you do this little pose sequence here. The non-dominant foot is out in front. You're giving yourself a hug. Watch this hug. You grab your shoulder blades. Don't do anything crazy on that hug. Grab your shoulder blades. And we're going to step toward the corner. So that means the foot that's closest to the corner is going to go even closer to the corner. Second position, feet turned out, arms down to the side. Arms come in. You're going to start turning the torso there. And L. Look over your dominant arm. So arms go, hug. Arms go down, in, L. Then, again, we're trying to get close to the corner. So we don't want to go away from the corner. We want to take the foot that's furthest from the corner and drag them together. Arms behind you here. Now I just got a little closer to the corner. I'm ready for my round of 2 back handspring. Let's go from the end of the straddle jump. Put that part all together. End of the straddle jump. Step back, non-dominant foot. Look back, drop to the knee. Look at the hand. Sit, roll, roll. Grab the beach ball, split. Down to the side, roll. Stand up and lock. Drop, full turn. T for tippy toes, hug. Open like a penguin. Arms in L. Drag them together. Yay. Go for your round of 2 back handspring. Round off. 2 back handspring. Rebound, hopefully. Finish. Ending poses. We're there. Step right. Arms go down. Toes left. On tippy toes. And drop. Did I get that right, Kaylin? Okay. And drop. Let's do that again. Rebound. Land. Finish. Step right. Close left on tippy toes. Drop. From here, you're going to go out to a T with the arms. And your dominant leg is going to go out to the side, pointed and straight. Then bring it in for your ending pose. Knees together. Optional ending pose. I think we're doing that. Let's do that ending pose again. Round 2 back handspring. Land, finish. Do it with me. Step, releve, drop, T, ending pose. And that's the routine. We're going to go over it one more time from the beginning, a little review of everything. Again, if this is helpful to you, give us a like, subscribe to our channel, comment down below some more things that you would like to see from us. In the diagonal, from the beginning, open, cross the foot over, looking down your non-dominant arm into the corner. And pose, turn, step back, arms high. Back walkover, step together, finish. First position, releve, open, close, pose, side chassé. Step to the corner, non-dominant leg. Point. Turn, 4 starch pose. Side pose. 4 starch pose. Captain. And gym dog. 4 starch pose. Let me put the gym dog back. Come here, buddy. You want to say hi? This is Captain. This is our gym dog. Hello. He wormed his way out. He is a mama's boy. He's a little upset. Let's start from the beginning again. Sorry about that cute interruption. First position, cross over, pose, and pose, turn, step, arms high, back walk over, step, together, finish. First position, out, in, pose. Side chassé, knees out, step to the corner, pose, turn, 4 starch pose, side pose, 4 starch pose, tumbling pass. Step together, finish, sharp, turn arms down, arms front without any fancy arms, wave, step, kick, step together, pose, jump, half, turn, and down, arms open, down, stand, up, pose, hand on hip, non-dominant everything, side chassé, turn, chassé, leap, step, pose, step together, straddle jump, land, step back, non-dominant leg, drop to your dominant leg. Hand goes out, look at it. Sit on your bottom, roll, roll. Grab the beach ball, split. Down to the side, mermaid pose. Roll to the corner, stand up. I'm going to move over a little bit. And lock, drop, Full turn, T for tippy toe, hug. Open to the corner, close your arms, L, close towards the corner. Round off, 2 back handspring. Land, finish, step, tippy toe, down, T, pose, and stand up and salute. Good luck. Bye, guys.